end of election week. As Trump stated that he won't be attending inauguration of a phony president, he is actually conceding this election. He recognizes that on January 20th, 2021, presidential inauguration will occur, where a new president will be sworn in. Frivolous lawsuits will eventually be dropped out. Financing attorneys' fees for so many lawsuits in several states is rather difficult. Most lawyers do not seem interested in considering this case. It seems there is a lack of political will to raise such attorneys' fees. President-elect Joe Biden's acceptance speech gathered a lot of people as a relief from fascism, which ought to cease arrogance. Election results are not expected to vary significantly from results announced over the weekend. In the United States, it is customary to announce a president-elect once the trend is irreversible, according to projections of experts at decision desks in the TV networks. Such was Trump's victory 4 years ago, as well as other former presidents in recent decades, who were called by networks decision desks. However, fascists only recognize favorable results, while they often call fraud when results are adverse to them. Check out jubilation on streets across the United States. Check on the spread in favor of President-elect Biden in the popular vote, not just at the Electoral College. Donald Trump is fired because Donald Trump is a loser. People freely decided what they prefer for their country. Maybe people got tired of Western culture and its endless diatribe. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Harris will strive to restore United States relations with the rest of the world, which are in bad shape. Remember that it was Trump, soon to become a former president of the United States, who disseminated the xenophobic matrix of opinion that all evils come from China. Suddenly, Shirley Biden will take care to improve the sanitary conditions of his country instead of blaming others. Now comes the time for American reconciliation with the international community, suddenly relieved to see the chaotic nightmare come to an end. While President-elect Biden offers compromise, which means each side must give up certain unrealistic expectations, there remain stubborn individuals pushing for frivolous litigation agenda, while the rest of the planet has no interest in pursuing this issue further. Trump's concession should occur slowly. Biden's efforts to establish reconciliation in a society infested with racism and intolerance are laudable. His foreign policy toward Venezuela could incorporate such sublime civic values. The international community is always wanting to help Venezuela, or at least an attempt is made for it. No local politician seems competent. Our hopes are geared beyond our borders. Speakers such as Enrique Aristigueta Branco, scheduled to discuss recent U.S. elections at a prestigious forum, are openly homophobic and Islamophobic. Such career politicians are disqualified to represent voters. Their intolerance is offensive to various minorities. They should be confronted before we let them gain power. They will only care for comfortable, convenient topics unworthy of 21st century culture. Recent investigations regarding financial transactions from Venezuelan opposition personalities do suggest punishable acts of corruption. Venezuelan politics causes disinterest. Citizens lack leadership, so we refrain from participating in illegitimate elections and inconsequential popular consultations. We see no way out. Whoever is president of the United States usually becomes the only politician who still deserves some respect or credibility in Venezuela. Our de facto currency is the dollar. How many electoral votes would we provide to Democrats or Republicans in case of requesting annexation? Thank you very much. This is Ruben Rivero in Caracas, Venezuela on November 9, 2020, amigos y la zona. Thank you very much.